All right, guys, welcome back. Process for Profits. I am Puri. All service business, all success, service business simplified. You guys can tell I'm out here in San Diego right now. I'm staying at the Airbnb. It's kind of windy out here, so we're going to try and shoot a video and see if it works. The sun's shining and it feels good. The game's changed, guys. Outside of, what's going on and everybody being home, I want to talk about what's that done to make getting in the game and starting businesses very easy. And we're going to get into that and we're going to talk about that. So a little bit about that is going to be Google Voice. And then we're also going to discuss the reason I'm here. So we're going to get into it now. All right, guys, so on the way down here, we were trying to get a Google Voice business number so I could set something up to be able to text back and forth with you guys, a system, because I wanted to come down here and put the course in digital form. Why do it at home if I could do it here? So I'm here, I'm putting the course in digital form, and the course is going to drop, if not tonight, tomorrow, and it's going to drop the price is going to drop digital form as well. It's going to be $100. Because now is the time for you guys to get out and start making some money. Cleaners are winning. A lot of you are being sent home and will potentially be laid off if you don't go back to work, or you're waiting on, the stimulus check or checks, and it's not going to help long term. So I wanted to put the course in digital form for you guys to be able to get it immediately, download. For the ones that bought the course last month, what I'm going to do and offer for you guys, be looking in your email, whatever email address your receipt went to, look in your email. I'm going to offer you guys an hour consultation because that's the price gap in the middle. And I wanted to offer you guys something as well. So I'm going to give you guys a free hour consultation coming in the upcoming month. So be on the lookout for that email, and it'll let you know how to schedule your consultation, where to go, so forth and so on. But so on the way down here, that night before we left, we were trying to get the Google number, and it was like, there's no numbers. There's no Las Vegas numbers. It was weird. So maybe it's something, no problem. So we looked out, get another number. So we ended up just going to bed. And on the way down here, as I'm driving, she's looking for the number. She says, "Oh my God, there's no numbers." What do you mean there's no numbers? Well, now they're asking you if it's for business or personal, which they never asked before. It didn't matter. You would just go on the email, Google Voice, to get the number. Now they're charging $10 a month for a Google Voice number, something that used to be free, something that you could get and put on the application to circumvent the system until you went out and got your 1-800 number in order to establish your business credit, so forth and so on. So now you can't just get into the game very cheaply like you could before. It's going to cost you. Now, yeah, of course, there's ways to circumvent the system, and we took the time to try and, figure that out, and we were able to figure that out. $10 a month isn't much. $100 a year to be able to run a business isn't a lot of money to ask, but when you don't know how to run a business and you aren't so secure or sure that the business you're trying is going to work out, if you don't buy the course or you don't buy someone else's course that teaches you how to do, say, Shopify or whatever they're doing, real estate, whatever, if you don't execute and make money off of that, that $100 turns out to be kind of a lot of money if we're expecting people to be getting $1,000 checks into that to help these people out, right? It's $1,000. Some people's car notes are $500. Their rent is clearly over $1,000 or close to it. And if they have family and all of that, that's not going to help much. It's more or less a slap in the face to some Americans and some people. So how can you change that? How can you make your situation better, your situation different? And what happened with Google Voice is gonna make things different. That's just the first thing that I noticed, that we noticed, like, whoa, you can't just get on here and make a number no more. That's big. So if you're going to think of starting a business, you might want to start now. Grab you some real estate, some online real estate, some .com, some Google Voice numbers. You got to get creative right now, especially if people are going to be locked in a house. I would imagine that some of these people that got these numbers are doing snaky stuff. I don't know. Maybe a lot of companies got a lot of Google Voice numbers because they don't have, phone systems set up to be able to have these people work from home in a private way, secured system. I don't know. I have no idea. But to be using something for 10 years and now all of a sudden they're charging for it, I mean, I guess what time it was supposed to come, before it to come now of all times, and to spend an hour trying to get on and you couldn't get on, and then the next day they're charging. Times are changing, guys. Times are changing. So don't get caught sleeping. Don't get caught slipping for sure. Make sure you put yourself in a position where you can be successful, where you can win. The goal is to win. The goal is definitely to survive. And right now the cleaners are winning, from low man on the totem pole to life is great. Everybody needs a cleaner. And for many of you that's going to get laid off, or that may have already been laid off, why not go right back to that building that laid you off and ask them to clean it, ask them to disinfect it. Eventually they're going to have to open things back up. Everything can't stay closed. Everyone's saying Airbnb is slowing down. As far as views go, I've only had 100 less views than I've had historically for my property. My last guest checked out on the 9th. I got the same amount of money for that guest. Let me see, maybe I can even pull it up and show, so you guys can see what type of money I make on my Airbnb when I say we're making money. It doesn't take a shit ton of rentals or a shit ton of days. All right, let's take this off the screen. Can you see that? Now, I don't know if I just showed you proprietary information or something that I may not should have showed you, but for check-in 3/7/2020, check-out 3/9/2020, the payout was $13.38. 2 days, guys. I don't know if it's gonna work. 2 days. So, and again, for that particular, the big house, I don't rent it out a lot. Maybe a couple weekends out of the month. So I don't know if it's slowing down. I don't know. I'll let you guys know once I get the pool house up and I have concrete data to start with. So for that, it'll obviously have to be rented out for a long time before I can get that data. At least 60 days. So I can have a baseline chart. I don't know, man. The world's crashing. What we gonna do? I don't think the world's crashing. I'm very optimistic. Sun's shining, man. We chose to come get quarantined somewhere else outside of home if we're gonna get quarantined. We'll be leaving here in a week, heading back. So put yourself in a position where you have options, man. Don't put yourself in a position where you're just at will to whatever's gonna happen, because it doesn't have to be that way. So I'm gonna get back to putting the course in digital form for you guys so you can get it. Again, that's gonna go live here tonight. It's gonna be $99, down from the $4.95 I think it was. Now for everyone that bought, I'm gonna give you guys an hour consultation. Be looking at your email inbox and whatever, like, you got a receipt sent to you, it's gonna go to that email and it'll show you how to schedule your time. Yeah, we're gonna be successful right now. We're gonna have a bunch of people that come out of this with a lot of money because they chose to do something different. Like, you don't gotta like clean it, guys. Like, but I guarantee you, hundreds of thousands of dollars are being made right now. I'm cool. I'm chilling. Me and the wife chilling. Got my Jack Honey right here. Sunset Cliffs. Hot tub later. Choices. All right, guys.